Hey guys, if you're shopping for knives and gear, make sure you check out the description of the video you're watching right now for links to some great online retailers. There's also individual links for knives that I personally recommend. Thanks! What's going on YouTube? Middle Complex here, and today I've got another short little unboxing to share with you guys. I forgot to put that out there. Follow me on Instagram if you want to. Thank you so much to my generous patrons who are supporting me right now. If you'd like to get your hands on some of these cool stickers and some other benefits, there's a link down in the description to support me in the world to me. I have no idea what's in this package, as usual, so let's just get into it. Let's just jump right into it. Okay, hopefully there's a note of some sort, or perhaps, wait, let me see. Is this, I don't know, we'll find out. I'm not sure, it looks like a Civivi. Let's see what is in this package. Oh. Is this the, this is the Civivi, this is the newer Civivi, oh, okay. So, I believe, yeah, this is the S35VN Civivi Elementum, which really surprised me. So, I've already, for anybody who's wondering, I've already reviewed the Civivi Elementum, already. But I wanted to talk about this because this is a crazy budget knife. I mean, it's more expensive than the standard one, and I believe, you know, I'll leave links. Depends on when you're watching this, whether or not they come back in stock. I'll leave links that will show them, you know, appropriately if they are back in stock, but I can't promise that that's going to be the case. This is a wonderful budget knife. The Civivi Elementum, actually, I listed as one of the very best budget knives that exists. So an S35VN variant is just incredible. On top of that, this color scheme is not going to be, you know, it's not going to be everybody's favorite. But I gotta say, so I found that I really enjoy this jade color, especially like it's different than the jade that's on my Spyderco PM2, which is kind of more sickly. This is a little bit more attractive, but I'm just now realizing that contrasting with black, or in this case sort of a black tumbled blade, is really nice. That is very, very pleasing to the eye. That's interesting. We're going to talk about this knife a little bit. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing a full review of this knife because I've already done it. I mean, it's the same thing in S35VN. But I just, you know, when somebody offered this up for me to look at, I couldn't help but say yes. You know, even if I'm just going to make a short video out of it. They're really kind of pushing the envelope. And if we're going to start seeing S35VN or steels that were previously considered to, you know, they were essentially exclusive to the upper tiers of the production knife world. I mean, I'm happy with that. You know, I'm always going to support American manufacturing, you know, when I can. If I have the option to buy, you know, maybe spend a little bit more money and get something that's made in the United States, I will. But not everybody always has that option, depending on what they're looking for and what their budget is. So I feel like this is definitely going to speak to a lot of people. I really hope that Civivi continues to make stuff like this, and I really hope people respond enough to urge them to do this with more of their models. I mean, I literally just thinking about this right now. I want to talk about this while I have. So, one of my favorite knives from Civivi is the Praxis. The Praxis comes in at like, what, $45 or something like that? Would I pay 75 bucks for the same knife in S35VN? Yeah, I probably would. I feel like a lot of people probably would. Right? I mean, just off the top of my head, thinking about when the Kershaw Bare Knuckle, the Smoky Mountain Knife Works exclusive, when that 20CV variant was available for, what was it, $78? $75 to $80, something like that. They bumped it back up to its original price, which is about 100 bucks. That is still an excellent buy, right? So, $100 for 20CV and aluminum running on bearings with a well-tuned flipper versus Civivi knives running $75 to $80 in S35VN and a very similar build with G10 and steel liners. You know, which would I go with? Honestly, for a user, I think I'd rather pay a little less and take S35VN. I actually prefer S35VN, properly heat treated, of course, because I know somebody's going to say that, over 20CV a lot of the time. Not, I mean, you guys have to understand, you know, again, for anybody who doesn't know, edge retention is not necessarily the end-all be-all of a steel. There's a lot of things to consider. In the case of S35VN, my preferences there are in the fact that the edge is a little bit, you know, the blade's a little tougher. It's going to resist chipping and all that stuff a little bit better than 20CV, and it's definitely easier to sharpen while still being stainless, and you know, it still definitely has really good edge retention. But these newer steels that are coming out, like SPY 27, S35VN, and all, I mean, there's a whole bunch of new stuff, right? LC200N. It's going to take some of these, you know, has-been super steels. Not that they're not good. They're just, you know, by the standard of the knife community, right? I mean, steels that have been around forever, people get bored, and they just want, even if it's marginally different, they just want something new. That's understandable. I'm in that crowd as well. I think it might force some of those steels down and make them, I guess, maybe more obtainable in the budget knife world. I mean, it depends on how much the steel costs, I guess, to get their hands on. Now, I'm not a professional on any of this. I'm just making guesses. In any case, though, this is wonderfully interesting. There is no note in the box, so I'll have to make sure and figure out exactly who it was that sent this to me. Fortunately, there is a name on there, so that's nice. All right, well, thank you so much to the person who sent this. Guys, I think that's going to be it for today's unboxing. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you'd like to check out my other content, I do, of course, have lots of videos of knives that are either expensive or inexpensive that I do or don't like, so check those out. And if you enjoy all my content, go ahead and click on that metal complex logo right there and subscribe, because there's definitely more coming. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and have a great day.